Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here like last year at Knoebels to do the coasters and probably the exact same stuff I did last year. Anyways, this park's cool. I'm going to show some of the fun, awesome, wacky things at this park, and I don't really have anything else to say. Enjoy the video. Okay, so I got here pretty much rope drop. I have tickets already, so I didn't have to wait in a line. I thought flying turns would be maybe rideable, since this usually has like a pretty long line. No, this is probably like an hour. The park opened like 10 minutes ago. So I will once again restate, I like this ride, it's fine, it's okay, it's really unique, but the ride experience itself is just alright. So I'm not missing a ton, but kinda sucks that it always is super long. Surprise, surprise, Phoenix is a great ride and it's running as great as usual. Perfectly smooth. Obviously, the first half of this ride's a little bit weaker, but then the second half with all like the airtime hills towards the ground, obviously you're getting ejected out of your seat every single time. Still not my favorite wooden coaster. It's not the most intense thing, but just the pure quantity of airtime it has. I get why people really like this ride. I will say though, I can now definitively 100% say Ravine Flyer 2 is definitely the best wooden coaster in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, Phoenix, I love you. Ravine Flyer is a little bit cooler. This ride may be scary. You know, Black Diamond is a really respectful and accurate representation of what it's like to have to live in an old coal town in Pennsylvania. It had a really accurate depiction of Centralia, like doors falling, zombies showing up. What is this ride? This theme makes not a lot of sense. Anyways, cool ride. This is a fun dark ride. I really don't know what to do with Twister, because on one hand, a ride of this scale, at this speed, at this pacing, being this smooth is really impressive. And, you know, it's a fun ride. I absolutely like Twister. On the other hand, it uses all that to just spam a bunch of lateral forces, which, if I'm being honest, I don't think is that fun. Like, you're just sort of getting slammed from the left side to the right side of the train. And, like, I don't know, it's just not that interesting. So, I'm gonna be honest, I respect any Twister truthers out there who really like this ride. I don't agree with you at all. I think it's a fun ride. It absolutely is a fun ride, but I just think it sort of wastes that fun on a bunch of unbanked turns, and I don't love that. Still definitely in like the top quarter of coasters I've been on. Again, a wooden coaster this size being this smooth is impressive in its own right. If you ever come to Knoebels, you cannot miss out on the 1800s shingle saw. If you're ever at Knoebels, you can't miss this giant unlabeled piece of wood that's on a cart for some reason. I've never actually been in here before, but Knoebels has like this case of all their golden ticket awards, plus a little history section, including everybody's favorite high-speed thrill coaster, High-Speed Thrill Coaster. The Haunted Mansion here is just super cool. It's one of like those cheesier old, not that scary, not trying to be that scary haunted houses, but I just think it does the like old mid 20th century like scary jump scare stuff the best out of any of this type of ride I've seen. It's a blast. Certainly something you should check out if you're here. Knoebels campsite also has some interesting places like this one-room schoolhouse looking one, and of course the iconic covered wagon. Okay, with Impulse, Zero answered the long-standing question, what if we took a mediocre Gerstlauer Eurofighter layout and put the Skyrush restraints on it? And yeah, no, it works about as well as you think. I am the #1 Impulse hater. Like, it's not even cool like Wicked at Lagoon is, where it like has a launch. No, it's just a bad Gerstlauer Eurofighter with terrible restraints that just get tighter as it goes with not that interesting layout. That would be fine if it had over-the-shoulder restraints like a normal Gerstlauer Eurofighter, but no, this ride is not very good. I'm sorry, Impulse fans. Are there any Impulse fans? Probably not. Also, when you're at Knoebels, be sure to check out the Carousel Museum and, of course, the Anthracite Mining Museum, the greatest museum in the history of museums, for free. There's some like coal rocks and stuff. It's kind of cool. Last year when I was here, I talked about the Byron curve they're working on, and it looked like this. Now Yeah, this ride may never open, unfortunately. I mean, there's tools and stuff. Maybe it'll open in like 2030 something. If you're ever at Knoebels, you've got to check out the 1800s drill press. I mean, like, look at this. Wow. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's the fascination parlor. I probably shouldn't. Thank you everyone for watching the long-demanded sequel to the Knoebels vlog, trademarked. This park's really cool. I like this park. Maybe outside of Phoenix, its coaster selection is a bit, whatever. But the park itself is great. The atmosphere is awesome. There's a lot of really cool non-coaster rides you should check out. And yeah, this is certainly worth a stop if for some reason you're driving in this part of the state of Pennsylvania. So yeah, that's probably its biggest issue. Okay, thanks for watching. I gotta go.